guys, welcome back to another episode of the Golden Nuggets podcast. Hanafi here, and next to me I have Ami.
What's up, guys?
And today's episode we'll have a member from the Selling District 65, the youngest one, Gaby.
Hello, everyone.
All right. So, Gaby, for our listeners who don't know you, can you share with them who is Gaby?
Who is Gaby? Gaby is me, of course. Actually, it's for short, Gabrielle, because a lot of people cannot actually pronounce my name.
Okay. So, you Mak Saleh, is it?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Like you. Okay, I'm Eurasian.
Okay.
My dad is Eurasian. My mom is Malay.
Mm.
Okay, but I am born and bred in a
Malay household.
Malay household.
Okay.
So a bit modernized in terms of our culture. Yep. Yeah, I am me. I'm Gaby.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've known you pretty much like since the same time I know Ami. And my question to you is,
Yes.
what are the mispronunciations of your name?
Wow. So I have a really long name. So it's
Okay.
Pereira. That's my last name.
Okay.
Juliana Gabrielle Amelia.
Okay. So, your name is Juliana
Gabrielle
Gabrielle
Amelia.
Amelia.
So
Where's the Pereira?
Pereira is my last name. So that's
Okay.
my family's name. Okay.
Okay.
So Pereira, when I was at ICA, someone called me Peria.
Peria. Okay.
Yeah, in Malay,
Uh-huh.
it's bitter god. Right? Peria
Yeah.
is in Malay. Yeah, it's bitter god. So I couldn't help but laugh. You know, from then on, everyone started calling me Peria.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, Peria.
yeah, and it lasted for many years.
Uh-huh.
So Juliana generally, okay lah.
Yeah.
Everyone can pronounce that. If not, they just
Yeah, Julie.
Julie.
Yeah.
Gabrielle Gibril.
Okay.
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 Gerbil, like the hamster. Gerbil. Gerbil. Gabrieli.
Gabriel.
I just got it on a phone call. Gabrieli. I said, huh? Who's this? May I speak to Gabrieli? Who's Gabrieli? Then I realized it's me.
Okay.
I thought it was a wrong call. Who's Gabrieli? And then Amelia generally okay lah. Amelia,
Yeah.
Emily.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but most times it's the Peria and the Gabrieli.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why do you? How do I put this?
What, of the four names?
Of all the four names, why Gaby?
Actually, most of my friends call me Gab,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Gab
Yep.
Okay.
for short. Then I realized that when I tell people my name is Gab, they tend to Gab. Yeah, but they can pronounce it,
Uh-huh.
and it's shorter. It's
Yeah.
just one syllable, Gab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not Julie or Jules?
Julie is my mom. I do have some friends call me Jules actually. I do have some friends call me Jules. Amelia, I do, but the moment these people call me Amelia, I know they are from my primary school.
Okay.
They call me Juliana, I know that they're from my secondary school.
Okay.
They call me Gab, this person knows me on another level.
Okay.
Yeah. So I segregate the names based on the level of
Friendship.
friendship.
Okay. So right now, to your clients, how would they address you?
I introduce myself as Gaby.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that is quite
Next
catchy
level.
also.
Okay.
Yeah, Gaby. I mean, it's quite rare in Singapore lah to have someone by the name of Gaby. You do have a handful, but it's still quite rare. So I think I use that name quite a fair bit, and then people also remember me by that name, like Gaby. Yeah.
Okay. So, Gaby, what exactly do you study back then before you started your real estate journey?
I went to MDIS. I took Masscom.
Oh, Masscom.
Yes, I took Masscom. I thought I was going to be into journalism.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to like media. But after I took the course, I felt a bit jaded after that.
Okay. Why?
Why? Actually, I never found a reason why I didn't like it.
Uh-huh.
Then I realized that I'm an entrepreneur. Don't know why.
Okay.
Suddenly, it just one day I woke up and said, I'm an entrepreneur. Like, this is not for me. But
Okay.
of course, this came with meeting a lot of people along the way that actually showed me that business is actually quite good to do. Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, in Masscom, right? I'm sure you realize that through Masscom, you can meet different people of different industry, and your connections can also be quite wide in Masscom. Why not stay there?
In the industry, Masscom in Singapore is actually really hard to grow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really hard to grow.
Okay.
Back then, I do have dreams of going to CNA to do newscasting, to do journalism. But as you can see, for the past 20, 30 years, it is still the same people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is the same people.
Okay.
It will never change. So, by the time I want to climb, I might have my whole head turn white already. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm impatient. I don't like waiting.
Okay. Is there a systemic problem, or is this just a Singapore problem?
I
Which
think
one
it's a
do you
Singapore problem. They
Okay.
they don't like giving chances to someone out there. Like you see, even
Or the
on
younger ones.
yeah, I mean, if you tune into our channels also online, like on TV, it's the same people.
Yeah.
Same people who are the lead cast. Same
Yeah.
people who are the supporting roles. It's the same people over and over.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
events also is the same host, is the
Yeah,
same.
it's the same and same. Then I realized, I cannot make it. Yeah, even if I join this, I got to outshine like crazy. And then again, the some of the senior ones also, the acting quite subpar. Yeah, I think a
Okay.
lot of us notice that.
Susah tu nak masuk that direction tu. Boleh kena cancel tu.
Boleh kena cancel
Okay. But it's during your studying time that's where you immediately get jaded by it lah.
Yeah, actually. I realized that when I was studying it, I kind of got jaded after a while. Yeah,
So
because
what was the thing during that time? Okay, first of all, did you complete your studies?
yes.
And what was the thing at the point of time that made you feel like okay, like just now you say I just woke up one day and I want to be an entrepreneur, right? What is the thing that make you or push you to be like that, or to push you to be thinking like that?
I was from the nightlife. Okay, so I was in the nightlife for almost 10 years.
Okay.
So I was working for a few nightclubs that were quite good. Okay, quite successful. So I was in the management.
Okay.
Okay, my bosses were great. Were great that period of time. So they did guide me a couple of things, and I actually looked up to them without them knowing.
Okay.
Yeah, that this is where I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course my brother as well. During that period, he was also building his own empire. So I was looking up to a few people around me. Then I realized that, this is what I want to do, because it comes with a set of challenges as well, which is not usually normal in a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day is a different day. Yeah, some people will ask, why you want to put this on yourself? But this is what I like.
Okay.
Yeah. This
So
is
you
what
like the challenge?
Yeah, I like the challenge, and it's not the same thing every day.
Okay. A lot of people who like the challenge, it's because they are brought up by it. From young they have faced a lot of challenges, and then at one point of time they feel like, okay, I can get through anything at any point of time. Was there anything during your childhood that made you feel like this is just too tough, and somehow we managed to do it, or somehow we managed to get through? Was there at any point of time in your childhood that you have gone through that?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
definitely. Since you're asking me that, my mom's a single mom. She single-handedly raised me, my sister, my brother, and she did a fantastic job, and still doing a fantastic job. She has no prior education, not even primary school, and all that. And I think she raised the three of us really well.
Okay.
So, and seeing that she can do that all on her own, I think that, if she can do it, why not me? Yeah.
But parents usually hide the challenges and the difficulties from their children, right?
Yes, correct.
Like, what gives you that realization?
That we grew up fine, So even though she hid all the painful
pain,
problems she
yeah.
have and all, but she raised us fine. Yeah. So I realized that in business, definitely every day, all business owners face a lot of hardships.
Yeah.
A lot of hardships. A lot of people see entrepreneurs as pemalas, lazy. Especially the older generation. They look at, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's no money coming in. There's no income coming in, something stable coming in. But in business, it takes time to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Sometimes 10 years, sometimes 20 years. Then we can see the
fruits of
the
the
fruits of it. Yeah. So same like us, our siblings, 3 of us. My mom took a long time because she raised us. She single-handedly raised us when I'm like 7 years old, 8 years old.
Okay.
I think I grew up fine. So it's like 20 plus years down the road. I think I grew up fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was your first ever inspiration.
Yeah, my mother. Correct.
Okay. What was the one defining moment that you have seen your mother gone through in her entire life?
I think mainly when three of us want money.
Okay.
And she's alone. So she had to work extra hard and go through things that she don't want to just to provide for us.
Okay. And at that point of time, you guys were, or perhaps how young were you at that point of time?
I think I'm in my primary school. My sister is in secondary school and my brother was in poly. So three of us had different needs. So and obviously the one in poly is the most expensive one.
Yeah.
So but she managed to give us what we want.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is something I'm really proud of.
And have you ever at any point of time asked your mom like, how did you manage to do it?
She just said I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to. So then I tell myself I have to. I have to work harder. I have to work harder because she said I have to. If I don't, macam mana korang buang kat tepi? No, I have to do it. I have to do it. Then I tell myself my mom can do it. I can do it.
Wow. That's quite inspiring.
Yeah.
And to get such inspiration at the age of 7 years old at the point of time, is it?
Yeah.
Primary 1 lah, that means.
Yeah, primary 1, correct.
And that definitely gives you a different perspective in life as compared to other peers.
Yeah, I think so too actually.
And you at what point of your time of life did you actually realize that my perspective on things is different from my peers? Have you ever gone through that thought process?
I think at like
That
10
age
years
also?
old, 11 years old, I knew that I was different. Yeah, my mom had to work. So my sister and my brother raised me. So I saw my sister who is by right in secondary school that is supposed to be, having a lot of fun and all that, being a rebel, but she had to come home, cook for me, feed me. And then my brother had to come back and check if her two sisters are asleep. So we worked together as a family.
Okay.
My mom comes home, okay, everything's done. My sister has ironed my clothes. My brother has checked my homework. So, and then she gives the money for tomorrow. But she still wakes up for breakfast earlier than us and then go to work. So that's something that we work hand in hand as a family.
And is that the reason why you guys are so close-knitted now?
Yes.
Okay. Has there ever been any problems that you are afraid to share with your family members?
Not really. No. I have always been very open with them. Yeah. Especially with my siblings, of course.
Why I ask this is because I am someone who's not close with my family members, and perhaps we never gone through such obstacles in life as a family or as a unit, right? That's the reason why it's difficult for me to share about my problems with my family members. And I'm sure you have friends who are like that.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
What advice do you usually give them when they go through a certain issue and then they feel like they need to search or they need to rely on the family, but they don't know how to connect with that family?
Though I'm very closely knitted to my family, blood is not thicker than water.
Okay.
Sometimes if your family is not one that you can share your problems with, if you have a friend or even someone much older at your workplace that you can rely on, then that's your go-to. Yeah, sometimes you meet people halfway. Yeah.
Very wise words from someone young.
I can actually attest to this because when I knew her, it was back when you were in poly, and she was much younger, right? But she speaks to me like one of my poly mates. You know what I mean? Yeah, so
like someone older than you.
Yeah, not older lah. Lama you.
You guys, how many years apart?
How many years apart?
Coughing.
6 years, is it? 6 years.
93.
6.
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
Okay. Actually, how you guys know each other?
Can't remember.
Gaming, I think.
Gaming.
Gaming?
Maybe.
Counter-Strike? Dota?
Counter-Strike, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the gamer type lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, back to your life. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about Dota or what, nanti terlari pula cerita. But anyway,
hang on. Do you need a drink? Or
Yes. Ni kak, my one. Ni dah habis ni. Nasi yang kosong.
Okay, your question, Ami. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she's drinking, yeah.
So anyway, you gone through masscom and then you decide like I think I want to be an entrepreneur. What was the very first business venture that you actually have gone through at that point of time? And was it just after your schooling days or during or macam mana?
The first one actually jual sambal. I was selling sambal at home.
Oh, okay.
What age were you?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot, but very young. I think maybe
This was still schooling days.
yeah, I think 17 or 18 lah.
Okay.
Yeah, still in school. Sell sambal with the help of my sister and my mom, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, sell sambal, but it only lasted probably a month because I realized that wow, it is tough.
Sambal leceh.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And,
your sister and your mom
time-consuming.
cook lah?
I cook actually.
Oh, you cook.
Yes, I cook very well.
Okay, so
According to my peers lah, not to me lah.
so
Yes.
you cook and also you sell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried that. I enjoyed it.
Mm.
But it lasted for a while.
Okay.
Then after that, I did a courier business.
Okay. Before the courier business, right? Why did you stop after 1 month? What was the challenge?
Food hygiene.
Okay.
It was still very vague that period.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if you sell food from home? So we didn't really want to take the risk.
Okay.
You know, and I do have like a cat. So I don't know if the cat's fur get into the sambal and all, will I get into trouble?
Oh yeah.
But mainly when I first started, it was just friends and family who were buying it. But after I read through a couple of things, I didn't want to risk it.
Okay. I received some behind the scenes
Wow.
news that it's partly because you also don't like to potong bawang.
That is absolutely correct.
Okay.
Yes. I do not like peeling onions.
Okay.
Have you tried peeling onions?
Yeah. But I mean that's the basis of
The
Yeah.
sambal.
yeah, that's why.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
I mean not cry
Okay.
but tear lah.
Yeah.
Try peeling like 20 kilo
Oh, 20 kilo.
of onion at one go. You go blind.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean you can wear goggles.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't
Onions
go up
are another level. They can
Yeah.
seep through the goggles.
Okay.
the nostrils, right? Actually,
Yeah.
it goes up the.
Okay. So that was one of the main reason lah.
Yeah, correct. Because that period, it was still very vague, and we didn't want to go through some lawsuit and all that, some kind of food poisoning. Though we handle it with utmost cleanliness, but
Yeah.
still not something I want to risk.
Okay. But at that point of time, 17, 18, that means that was like about 10, 15 years ago, right?
Yep.
How did you market at that point of time for that business?
SMS.
Oh, okay.
Or not even Instagram.
SMS, I think. And yeah, mainly on like friends. Like, hey, you all want to buy sambal and all that. Because back then, it's not like now where you got TikTok and Instagram where you can learn a lot.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
now is mainly, back then is mainly just telling your friends and then hoping that their auntie will buy, their uncle will buy, their cousins will buy. So that's what happens. And thankfully, I have supportive friends.
Okay. And at that age, because some people at that age, they may not have that big of a circle. How was your circle of friends like at that point of time? Was it big enough, or like do you have to eventually like meet more people to be able to sell this sambal?
Not big enough, but this small group, closely knitted of friends, which are still here today in my life, the ones that helped me to sell the sambal as well. They told their aunties and all that, told their mom. And I sold them quite cheap. I think like $5 a tub. So it was quite value
A
for money.
tub.
Huge tub.
Yeah, how big?
Yeah, that's why.
How big is it?
Then like that, like
Those ice cream tub. Yeah.
lah, like
I mean, it
the
does look like an ice cream.
Like the normal
the
size.
normal
Yeah,
container.
the clear container you
Oh, the
buy.
clear container.
You
The
buy
one-
fried rice. That
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Okay, but that's still a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like maybe 2-3 days worth of sambal for you
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, and back then don't know what profit margin, how much I buy the onions and all that.
Okay.
Never wrote it down.
Yeah.
Just okay lah. Just now I go Sheng agak-agak $200. Now I get $300. Oh yay! But the time and all that
Yeah.
Isn't
not
some,
worth. Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question: how would you do things differently if you would, if
Correct.
this is something that you like to do or proceed with? How would you do it differently now, knowing all this business knowledge that you
Yeah.
have acquired over the years?
Firstly, find a more affordable supplier.
Okay.
Measure everything and make sure account for them
Yeah.
accordingly by the cost. And then after that, calculate first what is the cost. You know how much goes into one tub. If it's 2 onions and 100 grams of chili padi, and then the time that's taken as well. So for example, on average you pay $10 per hour, so you got to calculate that as well. And actually account it on a book properly. On a book lah, so old school, right? Like online, yeah. Then after that, sell it at a proper price margin that we should be selling it lah. Back then, maybe my sister and mom didn't earn anything at all. I took the entire 100. The labor was free. Lucky me.
Okay. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Especially for, I mean, right now you're not doing any F&B business, right?
No, inshallah, in the near future.
Yeah, I mean, it's good advice because we have guests who actually have shared this with us.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You need to know up to the bottom
Gram.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bottom
Correct.
gram, like how much this even 1 gram of chili padi will cost.
Correct. Some people even calculate the amount of fuel that's being used to cook. Like how long, for example, you use the gas, then they will calculate how long you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some are very like prim and proper.
Much wiser now.
Definitely.
Okay. We will uncover your journey to later understand how you manage to get this kind of a thought process. But after that business, after 1 month, you are afraid of all the legal issues, and then you started the courier business. Why courier business?
Why? So that one also, another friend came up to me and said, try lah.
Okay.
We sat down, we had a little meeting and all that. And then
this is at 17 years old?
No, this one at 20 plus, 20,
okay.
21, around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Few years after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, we did that together. And why we stopped? We did delivery for this particular very big
company.
Very big, okay?
Okay. I know which one. Start with S, is it?
Yes.
Okay, I know which one already.
Okay. So this staff that we hired ran away with 250,000 worth of items.
Ooh.
Yeah. And disappeared.
250,000.
Yes, disappeared.
Okay.
We reported to the police and everything, abandoned the car. The person is in Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah, so the police say they can only take him in if he
comes
comes
back.
back.
Yeah.
But if not, because it's not a murder or anything, I think they won't actually actively go and find him.
Yeah. Not a case under Interpol lah.
Yeah, I don't think so. 250,000, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the reason. But
And we stopped because they could have sued us. Then it was too much pressure during that period. Then I said, I can't do this because I know that people have to take in a lot of pressure from business, but this was too much because the lawsuit was crazy. And then I decided, I can't do this. Anyways, it was hard to get staffing in Singapore. Not a lot of Singaporeans want to work as a courier.
Yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah, and most of the time, the one that actually inquire to work with us are Malaysians. But because they don't have a work permit, we also cannot take the risk to hire.
Okay.
We would love to, but unfortunately, not possible.
Okay, but I mean, it's courier services is kind of a male-dominated industry. But why do you choose that?
Oh, you'll be surprised. Our staff actually, there are two of them who are females who work really hard to send deliveries almost every day. Male dominated, I think maybe it's female dominated as well. Maybe right now, maybe because I know a few people who are doing courier and they are female. But in general, yes, back then it was male dominated. But it's great because they always help me.
Okay.
When I arrived to the warehouse, all the abangs and all the uncles like, my girl, I will help you. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay. So that was the reason why you stopped. But aside from the fact that someone actually told you that this is actually a good business idea, what made you think like, I think what he said is really true. This is definitely a good business idea.
He had the contacts already. Okay, so he had all the contacts. He gave it on to me because I told him, I when I talked to him, he's a good friend. I spoke to him and said, hey bro, I want to do something different. I want to earn money and I want to build my own empire. So he was like, okay, actually I'm very lazy to do this thing.
Okay.
I let you handle.
Okay.
You do lah. I just teach you only.
Okay.
But don't tell me, don't involve me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said, okay lah, let's try. Yeah, and he is a very successful guy. And his friends that surround him are also doing courier. So I thought, okay lah, let's try.
Okay. Right now you're not doing it anymore lah.
No.
Was there at any point of time you were the one who had to do the deliveries?
Oh wow, almost every day.
Oh, is it?
Almost every day. Almost every day.
And
because they need 10 people to send the deliveries. So
Yeah.
if one is down, you have to go.
Yeah.
And definitely,
Every day there's one person down.
yes, every day someone is on MC.
Okay.
So I have to do it lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many deliveries per day?
Cluster,
Ah.
but it can be 200 items.
Okay.
200 items.
Yeah,
Okay.
cluster. So you can finish it, maybe if you start at 8 in the morning, you can finish at 8 p.m.
At night lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if 200 parcels can be like 80 locations, 90. As heavy as 25 kilo sometimes.
Wow. Then how
Yeah.
you carry?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
Trolley.
But
ah.
I did
But
it.
you-
Yeah, trolley, but I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe with my legs, I was pushing from the top of the van and all that, but I did it lah.
Okay. I ever did Lala move. There was one point of time I had to carry this frozen box item. And they stay at this I don't know what exactly is it. It's like apartment, but not really apartment. It's the one opposite Tan Tock Seng lah.
Okay.
And then first of all I had to wait like half an hour because the door just won't open. And then that compound don't have like security guard that manages the door. And then I called the person, they never answer until like half an hour later. Then finally after they answer, then I bring it up to the apartment. And then I saw he say apartment 4A lah. So I'm like looking for any lift, but there's no lift. So I had to carry the entire thing up the 4th floor.
Was it?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you having to do it every day, like, why didn't you like just tell yourself like, hey, this just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. So eventually it didn't make sense to me because, I wanted it to run as a business. And I'm fine with stepping in, but stepping in every
Every
day.
other day.
Yeah, and having to find replacements within that hour, meaning I have to pay double the amount.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make any
Okay.
sense. Yeah. And a lot of ad hoc workers out there will demand double the pay, especially if it's last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it was too much.
But did you make like decent income at that point of time?
Yes.
Okay.
Made decent income, but sometimes it's just not worth the income that you make.
Is this a number that you can share?
Is this honestly I forgot how much we earn, but I think almost can be about $500 to $1,000 a day.
Okay.
Okay.
This is for the company or
About there.
the company? The company earns about that kind of revenue at that point of time per day. Because if you say 30,000 for courier services, I think that's quite low, right? 30,000 a month.
We started really small, and the company only wanted minimally 10, and we only have 10. And it's
Okay.
good enough that when we have only 5, he allows us to continue to have 5.
Okay.
Yeah. If we have 30 or 40 workers, then wow, definitely we will earn more. But of course, his 30, 40 workers need to be not emceeing all the time. Yeah, or disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. How many years did you started or perhaps run that business?
Sorry, your question again?
How many years did you run the business?
1 year.
1 year. And after 1 year, that's it.
Yeah.
Call it quits,
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that that person ran away with the money, was there any other challenges that you actually faced for that business?
Staffing issue, really. Staffing issue. And I think that people tend to not want to do courier job. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's a lot of physical work.
Yeah.
But actually, to be honest, once you get a hang of it and you do things in order, for example, write down the locations and all that, and go the way you're supposed to go and arrange your items, you can finish it really quick.
I agree.
Trust
I've
me.
been there.
Yeah,
Yes.
from someone who has replaced people all the time at
Yeah.
work. Yeah. When you put things in order, you can actually finish it quick.
Okay, but quick, will it be lesser than like 10 hours of work? Or
Yes, much lesser.
much lesser?
Yeah,
Lesson.
even when I was at Courts, when we send all the fridge and so on, if you actually have a proper route,
Yeah,
you can definitely clear everything
correct.
quickly.
You need a proper route and arrange the items
Yes.
accordingly, which one comes out first. You take
Yes.
that one, you push another one forward, it'll be
not
much
bad, are
faster.
you?
Not bad. Abang courier.
I mean, nowadays also there's a app where you just put all the location and then it will show the quickest route, right?
Yes, back then don't have, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
You have to sort everything out manually.
Got to go a few days and roughly agak-agak with a A4 paper and write, oh, this is 400 plus block, oh, this is 700 plus block, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That was which year when you did this?
In my early 20s.
Early 20s. So that was like about 8-9 years ago.
How old am I now?
I don't know.
About 10 years. 10 years.
10 years,
Yeah.
Okay, 10 years ago. Okay. Back to Hanafi's initial question, right? Right now, if you were to do that business differently, what would you do
Oh, that
to
question.
make it better?
Find stuffing first before opening the business.
Oh, that's golden.
Yeah. But
Yes.
but of course it depends on the type of business also.
Yes, because courier, how am I supposed to run without
Correct.
yeah
I understand.
my stuff? I cannot run the business at all without stuff.
Okay, I have one more question for you also before we wrap up this part one. If that whole 250,000 issue didn't happen, missing item, right, didn't happen, would this be something that you would
Still continue?
Yeah, still continue doing?
Yes, if I manage to solve the whole stuffing issue and as to why Singaporeans do not want to work in courier services. Now a bit more lax, but back then nobody wanted the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of golden nuggets dropped here and there within the part.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Amir, any final questions before we wrap up part
I
one?
think we can wrap up part 1.
You can wrap up part one, Okay. Alright, and with that, guys, stay tuned and we'll be back for part 2. See you. Bye-bye.